Hey, you doing? This is Kazito again. This is an update for like everything that has happened for in the past few days, like 2 3 days. And the information that I have gained and I've learned. For anyone who is a Muslim, or even a Christian, or even a Buddhist, a spiritual being, Rohani, and this is for anyone who is a part of the shihada ritual, and that is the soul sacrificial ritual. And this is for anyone who survived the shihada ritual. I didn't just survive the shihada ritual. I am the winner of the game of life in eternity, not only on the planet. I'm being born in eternity. I'm the newborn king. So, and I am Muhammad. I am the owner of the Quran, all of the books, all of the spiritual books on the planet and in eternity today. This information is pertaining to how things happen on this planet that affected existence in eternity. I started my undead ritual without knowing it. I was playing with my brain, and I was being attacked by shihada. Those who took shihada, they went through the soul sacrificial rituals, and they were sacrificed, and they're part of the Quran and other holy books. They exist as their souls. They exist as the wisdom in our textbooks, and they're also part of the TVs, cell phones and other stuff. They were sacrificed. In this process itself, because I won and I'm by myself, multiple entities were congregating together to attack me as one. Like I stated, the Palestine, Yasser Arafat, the guy with the wheelchair, Stephen Hawking, and other people that attacked me. The unsuriya, the oppression in the process for them to force you into soul sacrificial ritual. You are being attacked as as a one individual, but you have to confront a multiple individual by yourself, and they are acting as one individual. So when you're going through a spirituality, you start being attacked spiritually, and you start hearing their voices. You're not hearing voices. You are being attacked by multiple entities, and the process itself is it is supposed to be a one-on-one thing. But because I was fighting a person in a wheelchair, he cannot be on my standard. That's the standard game. That's the invocation game. Anyone who has invocation knows that they change into different colors. The invocation game itself is the person that attacks you, or he claim the highest standard, is in a wheelchair. Based on evolution and based on the civility itself, he can't win against me. I am perfect. I am mentally, physically, sexually, and spiritually fit. He can't win against me. But he's among the top shahid. He is the top among the soul sacrificial rituals. Because I reached this point, I ate his soul. You know what I mean? I killed him, and it is an usuriya, it is an oppression in the shihada ritual. That's something that I just want to illustrate loud and clear. I was not even fighting him alone. I was fighting Will Smith. He's a part of the soul sacrificial ritual. I ate his soul. Among my own friends like Emmanuel Albino, Hakim Cody, and other people in Portland, Maine, other people sacrificed their soul to attack me spiritually, and they're all a part of the soul sacrificial rituals. There's a lot of people in in the media today that are part of the soul sacrificial ritual, and they rob me of a lot of information, like Stephen Hawkins and the things that he's doing with them with a multi-dimensional infinite being. I'm the multi-dimensional infinite being, the virtual existence, the digitization. I'm the one who actually made it. So all of those people are robbing me of my invention. But I'm going through my own awakening because I survived I'm the one who started the network and the shihada ritual. It is my network. I own it. So they took the shihada in my network. So all of those people will attack you, and they will try to force you to soul sacrifice. That is the whole process, soul sacrificial ritual, and it's just unfair at all. It is not a fair game, and a lot of people they don't pass the humanity test because of the smoking ritual itself. In the military, they were talking about the smoking ritual as expensive ritual, and they will hinder you from your own education. They will hinder you from having a job, having a stable living. I'm very intelligent. I already know that part. You know what I mean? So they will hinder you. So like I was correcting people like at the Large Hadron Collider. I was correcting them when I'm here, and they doing it in whatever country it is in England, around those places, like around Europe. I was I was correcting their work, and they were benefiting out of it while spiritually attacking me and while publishing my own information. I'm right here in this room right now. I've done a lot of calculation. I've done a lot of inventions. By the time I go outside, it's already on YouTube right now. For like example, the thermostat. I changed the your thermostat upside down, and I proved it. Why it is upside down. Hot is down and the cold is high, because I actually express cold fusion. But by the time I'm talking to you people right now, they already awarded that to somebody. They say unknown, but I'm the one who actually did it. So the soul sacrificial ritual is, if you sacrifice your life, they will pay you some of the money or some of the luxury that you will have in your life from what you have created. So you will be robbed of even your own ownership. So they will give you, they will make you, they will make you sacrifice your life for what you worked for and earn, and they will pay you less to sacrifice your life, your masculinity, and for a woman, your femininity, and they will turn you into an animal, and you will become a part of the dog sacrificial ritual. Like example, Messi, he's a horse, Leo Messi from United. I actually ate his soul. He's a horse. He is an animal. So they will make you sacrifice your life for what you earn, and the process is not a fair process. It is unsuriya. It is oppression, and the government is a part of it. If you go to the army, I went into the army, like American army. If you go into the army and you go through basic training, you're already in the game of life, and the process itself, they will tell you it's an eye examination or it's a game for shooting and stuff, for you to calibrate your own shooting. You will go into basic training. If you wake up in basic training, you know who's higher than you. If you don't wake up in basic training, you will see yourself as a child. I see myself as a child, but after all of this stuff, I'm still being born. I'm being born. I'm still being born. I haven't been born yet. So the whole process itself is, if you were in the military and you turn into a child and you start living your own life, you know the invocation game, you know the standard game, and you know who's higher than you, and you know in the Quran, in the Tawjeed, what ayah, what like verse in the Quran your life is. So if somebody read that ayah or like this something, you will turn into a different color or something like that. I'm still actually learning about all this process. So I survived this whole sacrificial ritual. So that's all I'm trying to say, loud and clear. If you survive the shihada ritual, you will know what I'm talking about. If you're Christian, if you're Muslim, or even if you're Buddhist or Hindus, or what kind of religion you're in, even your own invention, you will be put through the shihada ritual. It is something that it is a part of the game of life that I created the game of life because I want the game of life not only not only on the planet but in eternity. So if you start seeing the people that going through the infernus ritual, I'm the one who actually punish them. Homosexuals get burned alive, but I'm the living flame. So I'm also on a different evolutionary path. So yeah, that's all I'm trying to say for anyone who's watching my own video. If you see anything that I'm talking about is actually the reality. I'm an engineer, so I express everything fully to a point of where I could tell you exactly how magic is happening. Like I was expressing, I was defining life in eternity. I'm the master of life. So a lot of stuff happened. The Asian, they took a shihada on my network, and they made the history older than a lot of people. The older than the Africans and older than the Americans. But the Americans go toward the Asian because the Asians have their own ninjutsu and all of those stuff is real. If you watch Naruto, that's real. You know what I mean? If you watch Dragon Ball Z, I'm a Saiyan. So when I wake up, I'm a Saiyan. I have a tail. So a lot of people are going through other evolution. If you see Pokemons, if you see Digimon, then that means you already awakened. If you know about the things that I'm talking about is actually real. So I created a lot of stuff. I met my the firstborn son. He lives in my heart. I met him in the military. He actually came out of the air, out of nothing, and my drill sergeant actually introduced me to him. So I seen that all happen like right in front of me. When I was in the army, I've seen a lot of stuff. The light game. If you start seeing the light game, mind your own business and just relax and just watch, literally, because they would treat you like you are stupid, you are crazy and all this kind of stuff, because within the invocation they actually have a game called the stupid game. That's a homosexual stuff. It's a stupid game. They sacrifice their life to live their life and to get a little from what they work to earn. So it's like an example. You go to work and you earn, say, $1 million. They will force you to sacrifice your life for the $1 million you earn to actually give you $100. So, or even $1. So like that is the oppression. That's the usuria. That's the shihada ritual, and it is an oppression on everyone. And the maharajan, or the shaming process, homosexuals go through it as well, and everyone has to go through it. When you speak, everybody on the street can hear you, because when I go outside, I could see other people that are going through their own shahada ritual in their own car, you're fighting their own psychosis, but it's not psychosis. It's not psychosis. It is real. I could hear them talking. Ask Hakim Cody. He lives in Portland, Maine. He was fighting Lionel, the Lionel, the transgender. He's also in Portland, Maine. He was talking, and I started attacking Lionel, and he actually turned the light on. He was blue, and he also turned the light when he was red, and he turned the light at the smoking shop, like in Westbrook, when we went to go buy, liquor, and everyone turned red, and I seen them. So all of those people have invocation. So if you know exactly the shihada ritual is a dog sacrificial ritual, your own friends can be a part of the dog sacrificial ritual, and you might be talking to animals and not know it. By the time you know what is going on, you will be left alone. You will be left alone, and that is the homeless king, like in a prophecy. So if you go through the homeless king, prophecy, then you know exactly what I'm doing, and what I'm going through. For those who are survivors, I have a tough loss, but I'm going to work with them differently. This is just all that I just want to say about the soul sacrificial ritual, and shihada. It is not a safe game. Once you become spiritual in your life, you're already a part of the shihada game. That's the reality. Even before that, you're being attacked, because I'm still a fetus. I haven't even reached a fetus yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm being born, and like, there's a lot of people around us that don't believe in giants. They're actually real. I've seen them, and I know somebody that knows them. I'm actually one of them. When I finish awakening process, I will know my own family. I'm actually not Sudanese, so dude, I'm a white boy. That's kind of a weird experience. I'm Eminem, so it's like weird as fuck. And I know like a lot of weird stuff is going to happen, and I'm going to update a lot of things. I'm just telling you things as it is happening. I'm actually at the point of, where I'm starting my own awakening process. I'm on my own, so I don't do homosexuality. I was attacked, and that is extremely homo as fuck. I went through like literally they could control your body. It is, oh man, I just spit. They could control your body. You will not have control, literally. Your own thoughts itself will like terrify you. I was scared as fuck. So you will go through that. It is the most terrifying experience ever. You can't even trust yourself. You know what I mean? It is that scary. An advice that I could give anyone that is spiritual: get used to talking into the mirror, looking at yourself, speaking. Ask yourself how you're doing, what is going on in your life, how everything's going. That process will I should save you no matter what happened. If you're spiritual and you're going through like your shahada ritual, or if you're just living your normal life, it will help you. It is a great tool for you to have in life throughout eternity. The game of life, once you know the game of life, you will be attacked by like your celebrities that you know. You will be attacked by the people that you know. Your own family is not your family. A lot of people will actually find themselves that they're going through a shahada ritual without knowing it. So if they know you, they will tell you. They will turn the light, and they will show you. So that's dude. There's so much that is going on, but I just want to express that fully for everyone to understand. It is the shahada ritual. It is the soul sacrificial ritual that celebrities, they go through it. If you know, I keep spitting. If you know Kanye West, after he dies or whatever it is, he goes back in time to be that woman, or the transgender, that had the K West thing. He has his own sacrificial ritual. Black Americans are actually Arabs and other people, Africans, that will go through the soul sacrificial ritual, and they'll end up as Black Americans, and they will do their own enslavement. They're doing their enslavement today. So light skinned people and all this kind of weird stuff, they're actually going through their own soul sacrificial ritual. I'm going to turn into a white boy, or I'm going to turn into a living flame. I'm Inferno Dragon. I went through the mythical dragons. I didn't want to do any homosexuality or anything. I went through the Inferno Dragon. I want to be the living flame, and I don't want to do anything. and I created my own pets, so I don't need friends. So I'm going to have like, a couple like stuff around me. The next as soon as I wake up, I'll show you all the ways. So I could show you a Pokemon, I could show you Digimon, I could show you whatever the fuck I want, because I won the game of life in eternity. If you know Green Lantern, the like guardian of like Oa, I actually I'm a part of the Hopeless Code. I'm actually the Hopeless Code is a duality between darkness and light. So I am Oa. So I created my own course, so I could actually give other people like, rings as well. So the whole process is for me personally, it is an amazing process. I'm actually gaining abilities and everything, but I started on my own. I'm the first, so I'm the highest. So when I wake up, it is going to be that amazing. I'm actually the only one who's alive on the planet. There's nobody alive on the planet but me. I am the only living being in eternity. I'm origin, and I'm going through my birthing process in eternity. I am the Father, the Son, and nature. I am Jesus Christ. I am baby Buddha. And the Buddha game is a social sacrificial ritual as well. Tofik Tofeng, Tofik Ben Arthur, they're all transgender. So if you know them like in Portland, Maine, and like Lionel, that's Tofik Tofeng. That's his name is Judith Abdallah. His name is like Yomi Okang. Like Michael Tafian is a part of it. They're all a part of the homosexual network. They all did the dog sacrificial ritual. I know that, I've seen them. So that's what's going on right here, right now. If you reach this point in life to be alive, be lucky, because the soul sacrificial ritual just got tougher. A lot of people are being turned into animals and into inanimate object. I'm about to buy my cell phone, 33,000 Egyptian pounds. That's about 2,000. But on this side over here, this is the Unsuriya side. This is the highest luxury life. A lot of people don't make it here. If you know Geoffrey Wani, he has he used to work Cordell. His name is Jiwani. He's actually a dog outside the hotel. He actually turned the light. I've seen him. Alex Frazier is a tarantula, and he went through like a paradoxical experience. He is a tarantula and a ladybug. He is a tarantula and a ladybug. I can't speak. He is a tarantula and a ladybug. I've been fighting. This is a spiritual warfare. I'm going through the coronation. This is a high level, priest stuff. Even the Pope himself, he's is beneath me. I'm going through a coronation. In its essence, it's a soul sacrificial ritual. I'm eating people's soul. But that's like a priesthood stuff. I'm going through it, and literally, if you watch the video to this point, you know that I'm actually safe and secure. I'm actually happy that I created my animal. If you're a human, don't ever forget, in humanity we are hunters first. That is our nature. We are hunters. That's who and what we are, hunters. And if you live that hunter life, you will be a warrior. You will be like Juntullah. You will be a holy war. You will reach me, and that is the most important thing. A lot of people don't, because the homosexuals are on another level. They will reach a level where they could attack you as an individual, or as a group, and they will force you into a soul sacrificial ritual. Don't do homosexuality. That's the soul sacrificial ritual. If they actually could get you to sacrifice your soul for homosexuality, then you will be turned into an animal and you go through homosexuality. So for anyone that's having homosexual sex, that's the reason why they're part of the soul sacrificial ritual. They're actually dead. They are animals and stuff, and they're being burned alive for eternity. And that's basically it. I'm just saying that loud and clear as helpful information. So like that, if you watch it to this point, you have the guide to live.